Yep, I was right. Okay. Meat bagular. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought, because I really can't lay multiple bombs at once without throwing them, so this is going to be pretty difficult. Oh, wow. He has jelly bombs of his own. Okay. You get a lot of time for this, I've noticed, though. He can't hurt himself, though, which is, I guess, a good thing. I don't know if that'd be a good thing or a bad thing or not. Gotta be very, very careful, though, with how you do this. Like, gotta find a good place to lay a bomb before his shield goes down. Okay. Right here. Looks like a good place. Okay, I have to do it a little later than that. Okay, let's try this. Haha, okay. I don't like these giant bombs, though. They kind of scare me. Dang it! Okay, I wasn't paying attention. At least I got rid of the jelly bombs, though, because those jelly bombs were actually causing me more trouble than I would have liked. I mean, this guy still has them, but I'm not really concerned about what he has. Okay. Wait for him to stop. Dang it! Okay, well, that was a bad move on my part, so let's try this again. Okay. Okay, couldn't really do anything there. Come on, come up here. That was another pretty bad position, though. Okay, let's see. Oh, dang it. No, get out of the way. Okay, good. Apparently you can get stunned if a bomb hits you. But the bombs can also hit him, too, so that's nice. Okay, that should have hit him. I don't know about you guys. That should have hit him. Oh, dang it! Once again, I kind of got screwed right there. I probably could have found a safe place, but still. Okay, let's try this again. If this takes too many attempts, I'm probably going to do a few off-camera sessions before I get into a good enough zone for this. This really is a difficult boss, just from looking at it. Ah! Okay, wow, I almost died right there. Okay, good, he hit himself. That's nice. Okay, we're wait for his shield to go up. Okay, nothing I can really do right there. That might actually help me. It did, alright. Ah. Watch out for the jelly bombs. They're scary. Oh, dang it! I got too scared by that one bomb up there. I probably should have waited. Okay, here's to hoping that this is the successful attempt. I've been doing this boss fight off camera a lot. And while it is still very, very, very difficult for no reason, I at least have a somewhat of an idea of what I'm supposed to do here. It's kind of weird, and I'll try to explain it best I can, but I can't really promise that I'll do a good job of it. But basically, what you want to do is, whenever he puts up his shield, you want to look and see what direction he goes right before he puts the shield up. Like right here, he's going up. So what you want to do right here is when he puts his shield down, you want to lay a bomb right before that in the direction where he's going, so he'll kind of walk right into the blast. It's kind of hard to explain, and you kind of have to watch and see what I do to really get an idea of what I'm talking about. But that is basically what you're supposed to do. It's very, very obnoxious, and the timing is very, very, very weird. But that is essentially what you have to do. Again, it's very, very ridiculous, though. It really is. Because it's never a guarantee that you'll hit the boss. There's just so much you have to avoid. It's ridiculous. Also, make sure you get rid of those big bombs whenever you can, because they can explode whenever they want, and they can also explode and do a lot of damage, like whenever they do get hit by a bomb, so... Yeah, this boss fight sucks. It just really, really sucks. But at least it is a lot more possible than I gave it credit for. It's just really, really difficult. And of course, you have to make sure he's moving in the right direction, too. There's a lot of different factors you have to take into consideration here. Like right here, I'll go ahead and lay the bomb here. And, alright, got him. I'm not sure how many hits you need to use against him, but apparently it's quite a lot. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how long this will take. Okay, cool. I got him. Never mind. I believe there is a second phase, though. Yeah, there is. Okay. Basically, he's going to create a machine using all of the bombers we fought before. And he is going to use that machine to try to destroy us, so... Here's the second phase. I'm not sure if this is easier or harder, or I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll find out. It's kind of cool, though, how he uses the different powers of the dastardly bombers to fight you, though. It's kind of unique. I do like this boss fight. Of course, though, you have to be very careful, because you'll have a lot of attacks going at you at once. But this is definitely a lot easier than the first phase. Dang it! Dang it, dang it. And you have to start from the beginning. That sucks. That really, really sucks. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut back to that second phase, since you've already seen this, so I'll see you guys there. Okay, here we go again. This boss fight is a lot harder than I gave it credit for, I have to admit. But that doesn't mean it's going to be difficult. We can still do this, it just takes a lot of persistence and a lot of patience. Because if you couldn't tell, he has a lot of different attacks, and he almost uses them kind of randomly too, so he's not gonna right off the bat give you a big opening. And the strategy I'm using now, try to avoid that as much as possible, because Pretty Bomber's attack can really screw you up. Wait for him to use the plasma attack, because that'll definitely give you a lot of easy hits, so try to make sure he uses that. Yeah, as you can see, Pretty Bomber's attack can get pretty powerful the longer you go, so that is why you kind of want to avoid that. phase. It's gonna be it. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Finally. I don't think there's another phase. I'm pretty sure there isn't. Please don't be another phase. Please don't be another phase. Yes! Okay, good. Finally. I can't tell you guys how long that took me to beat. That took me so freaking long. I don't know how many save states I had to reload, but it was a lot. And if you thought the fact that if you lose that part of the fight, you have to do the first part again was bad, you want to know the worst part? If you lose all of your lives, you don't have to do the entire boss fight over again. You have to do the entire world over again. Like all of those normal stages too. You have to do all of that over again. So, do not lose all of your lives. Whatever you do not lose all your lives. I can't even imagine how hard this game must be for Europeans and the Japanese, because doing all of that without a continue point at the boss, that's just lame. That's, like, terrible. But whatever, we finished the game. We finished it. Thank God. I'm not sure if I have to press anything, though. Okay, no I don't. Okay. Are we gonna get the credits now? Yeah, we are. Okay. Here are the credits, and that is Super Bomberman 3. Wow. I don't know what to say. As I said earlier on in this video, this project has been going on really well. And I think I mentioned I am going to be doing the 4th game and the 5th game. But it's not going to be for a while. And really, I mean, this really wasn't even that bad. It was just the fact that the final boss is the most ridiculous final boss in game history. That was really, really bad. That really was. I never want to see that final boss ever again. But yeah, you want to know how long this recording session is, just to give you an idea of how long that boss took me? This recording session is 1 hour and 30 minutes long, and it's probably going to get cut into like a 20-minute video, so that just gives you an idea of how long that took me to beat. It took me a very long time. And my voice is really, really hurting too, if you couldn't tell. Of course, it makes sense that it would hurt after talking for so long. But yeah, the project technically is not over yet. We still have the battle mode part of the playthrough. The battle mode playthrough will not take me very long at all. If anything, I'm going to try to do all the videos and put them on Tuesday and Thursday of next week. Next week I am starting my replay project, so that'll be going on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'll see if I can maybe get the battle mode videos up on the Tuesday and Thursday, so that is how this next week will work in terms of videos. But after that Thursday, I should be done with the game. I'm not sure how long battle mode will take me, but I'm going to try to get through as much as I can with what I have, so that is going to be my plan of attack for that. So, like, if there are 4 videos of battle mode, I'll have 2 of them up on Tuesday and 2 of them up on Thursday. If I have, like, 5, I'll do 3 on Tuesday, 2 on Thursday. If I just have, like, 1 battle mode video, I don't think I'll try to put that much into one video, but if I do, I guess I'll just put it up on Thursday and take a break Tuesday, but I don't know. We'll find out. I'll figure it out. And I think that's it. Finally. Let's see, can I press anything? Okay, yeah, I can. What the? What the heck was that? The end. And I don't like that shadowy figure you can see in the letters. I have a feeling that's not the end of Bagula. Okay, can I do anything? Is that the end? Do I have to hit reset before I can do anything? Yeah, it looks that way. Okay, so this has been the SlimKirby. This has been Super Bomberman 3. I'll see you guys next week for the battle mode videos, and I'll see you guys sometime in the future for Super Bomberman 4 and 5. Hope you guys enjoyed the project. I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks.